Hey, getting ready to say good morning, but well, it's 5:46, so it's afternoonish and evening. But anyway, hello, Twin Hills Church of the Nazarene. This is Pastor Matthew. Here we are, February 6th. Our year has just begun, and we're in our second month, and there's so much things that we can anticipate. I can't even speak today. There's so many things that we can anticipate going on this year, and right now I've been praying and working towards what our year is going to look at, and we have a board meeting coming up this Tuesday, and we'll talk about our year coming up for 2021. But before we get there, I just wanted to take a quick moment to talk about what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is our Sunday. We're going to have two physical services and one online service. 9 a.m. is a physical service with a mask requirement. It is a physical service, our most safest physical service that we can possibly offer to those who are a part of our church. And then also at the same time, a little bit after 9, maybe around 9:15 or so, we will have our other service, online service. And then at 10:30, we'll have another service. It's just the same as the 9 o'clock service. The only difference is masks are not required. They're just recommended. So there's your opportunity for different services. If you want the safest service possible, it's at the 9 a.m. service. And if you want the another service that's a little bit looser, that's the 10:30 service. But if you don't feel comfortable coming to any of those physical services, please join us online. Now, there's a couple announcements that I'd like to kind of just make for our church and things that are going on. Number one is this is the month of February. So it is the month of Alabaster. Alabaster is an absolutely important thing that we do in our church where we give towards helping churches get built and buildings, and it's a place where we can buy. It's a fund where the global church can buy land for churches to build on. And there's so many churches that in our community, in our district, and all throughout the world that benefit from this fund. And we take this fund up every two times in February, or two times a year, February and also in September. So this whole month is Alabaster, and I guess you could say there's three ways that you can give. The first way is through our alabaster box. We'll have our little alabaster box up front where you can just come up to the front of the church and you can place your offering there, or you can come and you can just put it in an envelope, mark it alabaster, and you can put it in the offering box in the back of the church. Or if you want, you can even go online right now and allocate it not as tithe and offering, but make sure you allocate your alabaster fund or your offering as missions, because that's what it's a part of. Alabaster is a part of missions. So all this month we're taking up an offering for Alabaster. Now, also in the back of the church, in our little two-seater bench that we have back there, there is some alabaster boxes for you and for your kids. They are not put together. I might try to put some together here soon, but they're not put together. I figured you would maybe want the blessing of trying to figure it out yourself. But there is some alabaster boxes available at the church. All you have to do is just pick them up. They're on that back two-seater, and then you'll be able to make your box, and your kid can put change and stuff in there as well. The second thing that I want to mention in the month of February is our kids' Valentine's Day boxes. Our children in our children's department, they worked really, really, really hard on their Valentine's Day boxes. If you have a kid that's in our children's program and you haven't made your box yet, then it's okay. You can bring your box this Sunday, and I'm sure, because we have 2 weeks where the church can actually go in and donate. We're asking you to bring in Valentine's Day cards. We're also asking you to bring maybe some candy. Be creative. Maybe you want to create something for the kids to put in their baskets. Whatever it is that you want to do, just be creative. Just do something where it shows our children who made these Valentine's Day boxes that they are loved and they are cherished by the entire church. So I'm asking you to just take some time and to maybe go to the dollar store or somewhere, pick up some candies or some box candy or whatever it is that you would like to do, and place it in their little boxes. Even if you want to throw maybe a couple dollars in there, I mean, kids love money. But you can also do that as well. But the kids' Valentine's Day boxes, we're going to allow the church 2 weekends, this weekend and next weekend, to do this. So if you didn't pick up the stuff for the Valentine's Day boxes, it is okay. They're still there. Now, this is not an official message that I have that I'm going to bring out, but I'm working on something for discipleship, and I want you to be involved with that. Coming up this Ash Wednesday, I believe Ash Wednesday is February 17th. We're going to have a normal service like we would on Sunday. We'll have our Sunday service and we'll have an Ash Wednesday service. And we're going to go through this Lent season together. I'm going to offer something on Sunday for physical services. And then perhaps, I'm thinking like maybe Tuesday, I'm going to offer an online time of prayer and fasting. So, and I'd like for you as a church to join me in that. So what we'll focus on is we're going to be looking for the 40 days of Lent. We're going to be looking and discovering the meaning of being emptied and then filled. The idea of this is that we are going to empty ourselves of something that's not Christ-like, and we're going to fill it with something that is Christ-like. And I'm not asking you to go all out. I'm not asking you to fast for 40 days. If that's what you desire to do, that's between you and God. I don't know what you would want to do in your fast. But this is a time for fasting. It is a time for getting to know Christ more intimately. And the whole idea for us as a church is going to be to empty ourselves to be filled. So the season of Lent for us will be a season of prayer, fasting, reflection on Tuesdays leading up to Holy Week. And then during Holy Week, we'll do something each and every day of Holy Week. We're going to be looking at emptying ourselves, and that kind of means like fasting, emptying ourselves of something that takes away from our walk with Christ, and to fill that emptiness with something that draws us closer to Christ. And we're focusing on self-care, really. We all need self-care. We need self-care physically, mental, and spiritually. And while we're going through this time together, we're going to be seeking rest, renewal, and also refocusing our life. So I hope you're excited. I'm excited about this. All these moments that we do together, whether it's online church or physical church, whatever it is, they are to draw you and me closer together in unity so that we in unity can glorify Jesus together. And that's what I'm hoping for this time of prayer and fasting through the Lenten season. I'll have more information as we get closer to Lent, but we have a board meeting coming up this Tuesday. I will talk with them about that and my heart and my desire for us to continue the tradition of our Ash Wednesday service. And then every week we'll have something digital for you to kind of join in, whether you want to join in to physically pray or whether you just want to join in to participate in being there, being present. Because remember, as we say, better together. It's also meaning that presence matters most. Your presence with your local church and his presence in our lives. Amen. Amen. So I hope you're excited for tomorrow. We're going to have a wonderful message about spectacles, not the ones you wear on your face, but the spectacles that we have in our lives that that captivates our attention and takes our attention from heavenly things and puts it down on earthly things, which draws us away from Christ and not towards Christ. So, church, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Do not forsake gathering with your church, whether it is online or whether it is physically. Find a way to make sure you gather in person at that time, because we want you to be a part of the movement that God is moving us in this year, the year of 2021, the year of faith. This is the year of faith. What are you doing to test your faith? And what are you doing to step out in faith to be closer to Jesus? Hey guys, I love you. You're loved. You're believed in. God bless.